Every object has grips that appear when you select it. For example, here in the room's sample file, I can click on this line and 3 blue grips appear. Grips provide an alternative interface for accessing 6 different modify commands. If I click this middle grip, I have then picked up the line. I'm actually stretching it, but because it's the midpoint of this line, it's essentially equivalent to moving the whole line. I have ortho on, so I'm just dragging it horizontally. I'll press F8 to turn off ortho, and you can see that I can reposition that object to a new location. If instead I click the top or bottom grip, when I move it, you'll see that this is more like a real stretch. It's really the same as if I had used the stretch command and made a crossing window around this point, like this. Stretch, select that point, enter, click a base point, and then move it. The grips are just a little bit more efficient because you don't have to go up here and choose the right command. You can just click the object, click the grip, and stretch it. If you hold the mouse still over the grip, you'll get this shortcut menu. I can choose lengthen, and then I can dynamically shorten or lengthen the line, like that. The advantage with lengthen is that you can be assured that the line is in the same direction. You're not rotating it at all. When I lengthen, I can make it longer or shorter in that same bearing angle. What might not be evident here at first glance is that you have access to many more commands. The way that this works is you click a grip, and if you notice down here it says stretch with asterisks around it. That means I'm in stretch mode. But you can actually cycle through several additional commands by pressing the space bar. I'll press the space bar and I get move. I'll press it again and I get rotate. Press it again and we have scale. Press it again and we have mirror. Pressing another time takes us back to stretch. And so we can keep going and cycling through these 5 editing commands: stretch, move, rotate, scale, and mirror. Of course, lengthen was also a choice, but it's only available in that shortcut menu that appears when you hover over a grip. So let's say I want to rotate this. I'm just going to keep hitting the spacebar until I see the word rotate. And then I can use the rotate command with the base point already selected. It's that grip. So I can click right here to rotate the object around that point. Let's try rotating it around this other grip. I'll click here, press the spacebar twice, and then I can rotate it around that point. I can also rotate it around the middle grip. Click there, press spacebar, and then I can rotate. Pressing escape deselects all the grips. You can also manipulate multiple objects together. So for example, I'll click this object and this one. I'm going to hold the Shift key down and then click this grip and this grip. They both turn red to indicate that they're both hot. Now I let go of the Shift key and I'll click this one grip. I can then stretch, move, rotate, and so on, but now I have a selection of 2 objects that I can work on. And the grip that I clicked on is going to be the base point for all of these operations. So I can rotate these around that point if I so choose. So use grips as an alternative method for modifying objects. In the next video, you'll learn about boundary and overkill.